This is the pool in part 1. You were like, oh, we haven't gotten a cool basin in a while. This is that basin.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, that's a lot of different colors of smoke.
What? Oh my god, Farscape, you really just did
Oh
that.
my god, we just saw a baby get born. What a Welcome to ScapeChatz, episode 50.
Wow.
I'm Alan, and I'm joined, once again, by my commentary boy, my commentary lad, my sweet little Peacekeeper boy, Magellan.
Hi.
Hello.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We forgot to wish everybody a happy holiday season last episode,
That's true.
Today's Christmas.
So think of this as a little present. It's the end of Peacekeeper Wars. Go under the tree and find the end of a show that you loved. Whoops. We're watching the second half of Peacekeeper Wars today. Like before, we're going to start the first half of this episode with a live commentary of the second half, and then we're going to cut to Moyabag, and we're going to come back after some fun little music, and a little vino, and then we're going to...
Some white wine, some red wine.
Some white and red wine, fuse them together, make pink wine. And then we're going to talk about the episode. It's going to be our last episode discussion.
Like specific discussion of a certain
totes
span of Farscape.
And then you ring in the new year with our series recap, hopefully.
Yeah.
I have to say, hopefully, I can't lock anything. We should, though.
We'll get there.
But for now, if you would not like to listen to this commentary, as before, we are going to have a timestamp in the show notes. I'm doing a lot of visual hand storytelling right now.
So that's a big help for all of you.
All of you, yes. And in that show notes, we're going to say, hey, if you hate commentary and you just want to hear us talk commentary, like post commentary instead of live, if you hate commentary, do not listen to this at all. Just turn it off. Go listen to Mark Maron. No, but if you don't want to hear the live commentary, then go to the timestamp in the show notes.
Should be about an hour and a half from where we're at right now.
Yeah, hour 33, something like that.
Yeah.
So... with that in mind, I think it's time for us to take the people who are going to listen to the commentary and sync them up with us.
Yes. So we are... I don't think that So the thing that we're watching, I don't think that where it ended was the exact end of how it was split up when it was aired on TV. I think it was like a couple lines beforehand, because we were just looking at the transcripts from where we look at the transcripts, and it has like a few extra lines. Past that Scorpius line that we cut off at. So we're just going to kind of describe the shot that we're looking at.
You guys have to get here.
Yeah. So it's Stark huddled in a metallic corner with the screen about 1/3 filled of smoke.
Yes.
So it's a classic rule of thirds.
Yeah.
You got your bottom third is smoke, your middle third is Stark, and everything else is pure metal.
Pure chrome.
Chrome.
And he's just cowering. He's got his hands like, oh no! And we're gonna hit play on go, actually.
Yes. And
So we're gonna do a countdown, and then you're all gonna hit play.
Yeah,
with
I'm
us.
gonna count everybody down. 3, 2, 1, go. And when I say go, you click.
And also, if we're gonna like describe it live what's happening, if to like help people resync for a couple
the sync
seconds.
is messed up. Yeah.
Yeah, we were doing that in the first part incidentally, but we're gonna do it again just to make it as nice for you as possible. Ooh, did that go higher? Ooh, no. Our video quality is capped at a pretty low bit rate. Oh, you just break something?
Nope.
Okay, great. John, count us down.
I will do that.
Thank you.
We're gonna begin the last of all the Farscape. Yeah, we'll hug it out.
Hug
if
it
you
out.
have someone to hug them.
If you don't hug yourself,
Don't even tell them why you're hugging
just
them.
just do it.
Yeah.
Apropos
All
of nothing.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, big shot of the room. We're holding Rigel. Some smoke's coming in.
There's a smoke machine.
Looking at the smoke. Sad about the
Aw.
smoke. I love you. Love you too.
Oh, I know. Wow, that's very Star Wars.
Very
Yeah.
sweet. All right, now we're back in
Back in Moya.
the hallway with the sparks.
Terry's back.
There's a baby crying.
He exits.
It's a nice pillow.
Very fancy, very regal.
Okay, something's blowing
That
up.
was like a wormhole weapon.
And now there's more smoke.
Or just foam, and he's got cream cheese on the mouth.
Get him out of this gas.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Everything's programmable if you try hard enough.
Your receptors? Oh, that's right. She can produce fire from her fingers.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. That's how she lit the candles last time. Hey!
I just realized what I was doing.
Like
That's like Scorpius' equivalent of an eye patch. This like thing, the metal thing.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
So she can just make fire? Like,
yeah.
why?
Yeah, why not? Oh, kabloosh.
I mean, it's sick, but...
We have one group of prisoners. Do you think it was them? Oh, no. We're back to Luxons. And they already gave Doggo the command position. Oh, we're going to rescue. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Really? All systems offline from one explosion? All of them?
This thing should have a lot of systems.
Yeah. I'm suddenly a dog. Hey, buddy. Not really. It's a Lamborghini icon as a rental, actually. Ugh. Ooh, it's purple, though. I like the color.
Yeah, it's a cool little ship. All right, pop the door open.
It's a can opener. Skaboosh.
And then this is actually how episode 4 starts. They walk down the hallway with the smoke. Of Star Wars.
yep.
Episode 4 of Star Wars. My bad.
It's like
This actually seems like it intentionally is reminiscent of that.
definitely, yeah. It's a lot of Star Wars in this. Peacekeeper Wars. No, it's just hidden under the layers of
Also,
fat.
at this point, Star Wars Rogue One has come out.
Oh, is it good, folks? Please tell us it's good.
Yeah, we'd love to know. We've seen it already, I hope.
Yeah, I would really hope.
Nice. Akna's really cool.
She's really short.
That's kinda
I think
awesome.
Francesca Bull is short, but yeah, as a cool, like, short but badass villain, yeah. Is that about sex? Is that what he's saying?
I guess. What's going on there?
Oh.
Stark. Oh, he just put the baby in her.
Oh.
With the baby thing.
And Stark's watching that happen. Oh, I'm suddenly full of
I'm
child.
full of a baby.
Congratulations. Oh, their guns are weird. They got like Spider-Man guns.
Well done.
Yeah, that's what I say after all sex. Well done.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Well met.
Well met, weary traveler. Thank you. Ah, yes, the cloth of blade. I'm free.
I can die in peace.
Yep, Stark's right. A bunch of what? Squibbles?
I guess. They spent most of their budget on new words. No, well,
Ah,
that didn't
foiled
work.
by chrome.
It's like in Lego Star Wars where the shiny metal things
You
can't
need
be
an
broken.
explosive thing to do it, yeah.
Did he just pull a carrot out of his face?
And what's up, Doc? Oh, he used his thing like a...
Like a
Dynamite.
little bomb.
Now he's gonna die. Scorpius, you're very stupid. Aww.
This is awesome.
These are the moments we live for. Whee! What?
I can't hear you.
Turn my headphones up.
No, I'm Darko.
No, excuse me. Oh, Jaffe, go away. Sometimes Stalik walks like he's two kids standing on each other's shoulders in a trench coat. He's in like a baby carrier holder. Kaboosh. Ah, we shot Jaffe in the butt. I guess he's dead.
Mhm.
Oh, man. Yeah, I know. That's the whole show, dog. You guys are a mess. Ugh, ugh. Just up here.
His voice is like too deep.
Mm-hmm. What?
Was this a planned reading? I don't understand what that meant. I love you. He's just spinning in his chair.
He's just endlessly rotating.
We just missed like 15 minutes before. We were just going back and forth.
Set it to the rinse cycle.
Set a course for 180 degrees.
She's like, and it's like Wheel of Fortune. Ah, yes. Accurate.
What? Her outfit is ridiculous.
It's terrible. Okay. That's why it's like that.
Yeah, okay.
It's easily removable. Oh. Yucko.
I'm right here.
Dad.
No, we don't. Go away.
She holds the finger up to Joppy's lips like, shh. No words. Jenna?
Gianna.
Oh.
Gianna was the first person I kissed ever. It was pretty awesome.
I'm still 16 in our culture.
Just take time.
Ooh. Don't just bounce his lines back at him, you boy. Hey!
In case you were wondering.
Yep, and now here's the time to protect Aaron plot. I'm gonna be a dad. Hey, Chess!
But who's at the other end of the board? He can't see. He can make a wormhole weapon. That's what that was a flashback to. Except the clone did it.
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah.
And Stark. Meanwhile, Stark is in tears.
So was Einstein lying to Stalik?
That would make sense, right?
Yeah.
Just saying, like, hey, don't even bother trying. You can't do it. It's the smartest way to prevent it from happening.
Right. Well, Daddy's going out to buy some cigarettes.
That's very appropriate.
The corner store.
Do you need anything?
You have red receipts turned on.
Uh-oh.
Maybe he's going to talk to Einstein.
You think? Yeah.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
I was going to joke that he goes back to Earth, but he can't.
Oh, wait.
Ooh!
Nice.
Hi.
This guy has like kind of an Alan Rickman voice thing going on. Mom.
She covered it.
No.
Oh, Needles the ship. Pointy the ship.
I feel like we're going to be talking less this half because it's
Stuff's
getting
gonna happen.
spicy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love looking at this guy.
Love the nipples. They got face. It's two Staliks facing each other on his chest. See?
Yeah, it is.
With logic. They're never going to name it, are they? No, they did.
I don't remember what it's called. Oh no, they're going to kill those Eidolons.
That's what they already did.
They killed the old ones that knew how to do stuff.
Oh, now they're going to kill the rest of them?
The rest of them.
Oh, they're going to really Alderaan it up.
Yeah.
I see. Hey, you're right.
Snow time.
That really looks like a snow machine.
It really, really does. There's no consistent wind pattern.
Yeah. That's also interesting, the thing, like, in this. Time. Nice callback.
I guess it was that a verification?
Maybe.
Or something?
What up? Don't touch.
Whoa. Interesting.
The violent path to peace.
Yeah.
Also, we're considering Scorpius doesn't want peace.
Well, in a way he does. He
Oh.
wants to, like, rule.
Someone's like, ow! Off screen. The layers are unnecessary.
Well, I think it's a trope. Like, that's kind of what they're invoking. Is that he's kind of a shady businessman.
Oh, right. Went to third base. What?
Something.
Did Woody Allen make a War and Peace thing?
I guess. I don't know. Oh. Okay. So this is one of the lines that he was thinking about when he was lying down.
True.
So we're getting there.
Mm-hmm. That's one of them.
That's
also.
another one, yeah.
Came from a bad video game.
No, they don't know how to do anything. Oh. Look at this book.
John, you covered all the important parts in blood. Oh, he's gonna fill it with the...
Ah. Yeah, there you go.
Huh?
Oh, my water's breaking.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how babies work, dog. I felt a baby kick inside someone's stomach recently. It's really weird.
Yeah.
It's like you're feeling like nothing is doing something, so you can't see it. You're like, what? Why? He was hiccuping, actually.
This is
good. Someone's fanfiction also is Gianna feeding Stark.
You guys used to be happy.
Is he catatonic?
I think so, yeah.
Postpartum depression! Eventually. Hey, I'm back.
No, I've never been.
Well. Oh, yeah. Michael Caine as pilot.
Jeez.
It's a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Nice.
Pilot? Got him.
God, I love defensive dad Crichton.
Yeah, nice pants.
Great pants.
Ooh,
oh my god. God, every pairing gets a good, for a couple frames for people to chew on for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they're gonna all draw on it. This is how we thought it was gonna start.
Yeah, the whole thing was gonna start like this. Pretty much to a T.
Yeah.
Alright, Moya. What do you got?
Homegirl.
Scheming.
Mom!
Ooh,
Doing
some
maneuvers. I want to go for a swim! Bless you.
Thank you.
I brought my swim trunks! Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, a little sexy Jocelyn.
Sexy Jocelyn was my first girlfriend. Oh, some bad CG.
I know.
All the way down.
Oh, Pilot's dead.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry about that.
Mooey mooey. Damn, I always forget how big Moya is until it's like in not space.
Yeah.
Welcome to the bottom. Oh. He's like swimming up. Like,
yeah.
What?
Right.
A lot of words there. Take it slow. Shut up.
Yeah.
Hey!
There it is.
She gets it. I can't still not clicking with him. Who's a good star? I would say he actually has 0 chill, Crichton. I wouldn't say he's high.
Where do you get this flashlight, huh?
Yeah, this like
It's
cool
a very Earth
Home
flashlight.
Depot flashlight.
That was a cool scare.
Yeah, little. I don't know what those words mean in this context.
So this is like episode 14 of a season, probably.
Yeah.
Where we're weirdly like flooding, and that's the episode, I guess.
And when Stark's missing.
Yeah.
Ow. Aspects of Peacekeeper Wars feel like just deleted scenes, deleted episodes.
Yeah.
Ooh, these outfits.
It weirdly does feel kind of slow at times.
Yeah, because that's the miniseries aspect of it, because it's
Yeah.
not trying to tell a movie story.
Right.
Croft.
Later than another one.
Oh, you mean constantly like a woman? She's like, shut up, Darko. I don't love you anymore. Oh.
Let's go. Let's start a little Rigel family.
And I want you to come with me. Yeah. After this, though.
Because I love you. Hey.
Aw.
Yay.
Yeah, honestly, if Hyneria is truly the safe place, if that deal is legit, it's actually the safest place for them to be.
Yeah. Probably not legit, but
Right.
still a cool idea. She's talking
Side
to
of
the
the
baby.
baby.
That's awesome.
Mm.
Isn't that fun?
We're all drowning slowly.
This is a fucking gun.
I sniffed it to make sure it works.
Oh, Mom, you always know how to put me right to bed.
Pilot's like, are you okay? Tick, 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 tap there on the back. I didn't. That's how we ended up here. Whoa. Will it?
McDonald's. Oh.
Hey.
Welcome to my game.
They already did that. That's Don Quixote.
And your responsibility to solve my riddle. This is awesome. This whole flooded thing.
Yeah. But first we must solve these riddles 3. Oh. Looks like we're dying. Ow. There we go. Ooh, that's a good place. That's a good spot. Background! Whoa, she's slip and sliding.
D!
J! S!
G! Oh, he's sleeping. Hey, buddy.
We're gonna nap time.
Wake on up.
Come on, big cat. Come
What are
on.
you dreaming about?
You know about me? Oh god.
Oh,
Keep
it
that.
is purple.
Yeah.
The color did change.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, remember? That's supposed to fix this. That's how the movies work.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You.
Us. No. Are you frowning? Oh, stop scaring me, buddy. Ugh.
So that brings the Dargo almost died count to 2.
Yeah.
Third time's the charm, I
No,
guess.
shut up. No. We're gonna get ice cream. Can I nudge a little bit to the east?
Yeah, nudge. We're nudging over here, folks.
We're nudging. It's a live nudge.
The live nudge,
Oh,
live
this is
jostle and
good.
rustle.
Jocelyn Russell. It was actually the person who invented the telephone.
I'm Jostle. Theodore Jostle, inventor of the telephone. Ring, ring, ring.
Oh, this is comfy.
Bye.
Ring, ring, ring. Bye.
Those are my 2 catchphrases.
Look at this little dude. Oh, he's
Ow.
gone.
Look at this little lad. Oh.
It's Venice.
It's Vesuvius. Or Rome. I don't know. Where was Vesuvius?
I'm already dead.
Sorry. What?
What?
Cleva's like his position.
Oh,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Ka Dargo.
Oh, yes. Whoa. I thought they had Kalish powers for a second there. They could just run down walls.
What are your
Packets,
what is your acting?
packets of peacekeepers.
We're a bunch of Lexans.
Yeah, packets.
They're like from Philadelphia.
Yeah. Very alive.
Good to hear you.
That bracket. Oh my god, he's getting hotter.
I know. All right, I'm gonna play a drum solo. I gotta go take a poop.
Gotta just drop a fat one.
Stop talking to each other. Oh, he's got some studs too.
Yeah, that's battle armor, dog.
Wow.
In case you fight with swords, even if they all have guns. Gun swords. An amazing verb choice, Lily.
This is a fun chair.
Oh yeah. She's like, ooh.
Wait, what were you laughing at?
I was laughing at the choice of him to say the word immolate, just like
I
that.
was laughing at her standing in the chair.
He's like, try it now on the spin cycle. Brrr.
The chair can spin. You don't have to.
You don't have to get up, Doc. That's not... Yeah, in this cool chair. He's willing to sacrifice his position to kill Crichton?
Well, he was saying he's going to be in charge of, like, everything.
Oh, he's going higher up, so she's going to take his spot. I
Yeah.
see.
Street by street.
So Philly, you're right.
We went right from the Bell all the way to the to cheesesteak.
I was going to say, name me one other place in Philly. Good job.
Hmm.
A hand basket.
Good shot of the city.
Is there a little moon inside the moon?
Yeah, I saw there's something weird with the moon for sure. Is it like a Majora's Mask situation where the moon is just coming close?
Yeah, if this episode doesn't finish in time, we're going to have to start at the beginning again.
Oh, I was like, what are you saying? Oh, it took me a second.
Majora's Mask reference.
Mm. Oh my god! He's just there. Yes, you are. I'm trying to flee like an idiot. Oh, he like got wounded.
Let me see New Eyes. It's the name of my EP.
He's turning into their Furlong. He's like,
Furlough.
"Oh, cool guys." Furlough. I'm really He's turning into their Edward Furlong.
That is an archetype in Farscape. That kind of like gross person.
I promise I'm not betraying you.
But also I am.
Totally am.
He looked away like he was going to do the math again. Yeah, 100.
Bite that finger. Bite your own finger. Remember because he did that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I've seen the show.
Really?
Most of it. I only have like an hour left
Of the show.
of all of Farscape.
Exactly an hour left.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, dude. That was a long gun.
What a thick gun.
Hiya!
Trying not to press down my bladder and have to pee again.
Ugh.
I'm that guy at the movies. Braka. Brr, brr.
I got broads in Atlanta.
I got a lot. I got broads with braka. God, he's so hot. He's got dog tags?
I know, right? It's like, what kind of World War II movie are you in right now?
He's been doing shaving Ryan's privates in the background.
Mm-hmm. And he's been shaving his head, too.
10 points to anyone who gets that reference, actually.
Not a hard reference to get.
No, it's from Film Sack.
Oh.
I've now given them the answer.
He's just covered in little rubies.
God, Brecca.
Oh my god. And kick some serious ass. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for mansplaining to me.
Yeah. Hey.
But it's a big...
That's so spicy, baby.
Stop, John.
You know nothing. Especially knowing, like, your family history. Like, you didn't exactly have a traditional family life with parents.
Excellent.
For dinner.
Really seemed like she was going to say something else.
Yeah. For something extra. Yeah, it's 6. Like, couple hours. Yeah. Well,
What? That's an extreme case.
gross exaggeration, yeah. I like that she's clutching a gun while having a baby. I'm gonna do the same thing.
Shut up. Okay, well, I gotta go.
Done meditating. Okay. Open up. Crack that open.
Let me see that limp brain.
Give me that limp stuff. And she goes, boing. Oh my god, it looks very phallic.
Yeah.
Yummy. She's like, now weirdly, I'm pregnant?
Do you think the Stark mask messed with his depth perception?
Definitely. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Just give it to everyone. Oh. So much for Stark being the useful one.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, she's here.
Yeah, where has she been?
Everything's screwed. Oh. Kiss him.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Well, that's a very earthy way to say that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, hold on. He's gonna parse that metaphor for the rest of his life.
I knew what detente means, but not Johnny Appleseed.
Done that.
That's how it works.
Yeah. Ascutus, obviously. I like this diagnosis performance. What? Shut up. Oh, whoa. Okay, you can speak perfect English, I guess. Oh my god, she got bipped in the head. He got bipped in the head. Bracca's got a gun. Mm. Ooh. Oh. Oh no! Another good potential for Wilhelm.
Pew, 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 pew.
A pew pew. They've been outnumbered for this whole miniseries.
Yeah, they've never been the outnumberers in their career.
What are you saying?
What? Uh-oh.
It's, yeah. That's what he was saying. The diagnosis before.
Is supposed to know how to fix that?
She's delivered a baby before.
A space baby?
Yeah, but a baby.
Okay, guys. Yeah.
Hot. Are you trying to like shove it out?
I guess.
Are they inside for Squanch right now? Like, where are you looking? I'm sorry.
what a neologism.
Mm.
Sweetheart.
That's true. Yeah, this is gonna work.
Yeah, not really understanding the biology of how that's working.
Which?
Okay, so Jothi is gonna die pretty soon.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Oh, yeah. He has to. This tube gun. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good. I've always wanted to see a bunch of Luxons just get down and dirty.
Yeah. Here we go.
Mmm.
I like this little spot you found for yourself.
You found a little hidey hole. Like, literally, they're here.
They're right over there. You can see them. Anyway,
She's like,
how
you know
are
this.
you? Feel like we haven't talked in a while.
We haven't had, like, a good one-on-one since
It's
the whole
always
chair.
just business with us. A water birth.
Yep.
Turns out all of Farscape was just about water birth. Now it's a better method.
I hate when shows get political. Oh man, this is good. This is what I wanted. Also, yeah, they really have them down to like such a tight point that they can all just shoot into that little hole and get everyone that's coming in.
Yeah.
And yet, we're still gonna get owned. Take that. I don't know how the Scaran Warriors see, and I don't want to know. Ooh, now he's gonna be the water bird.
These are Kalish. No, they're not Kalish. They're whatever those guys are called.
They're fighting for the Scarans, though?
The something Charids? Something like that?
Charid sounds right. Someone's like, idiot. Oh, right, yeah, because Scarans are the lizard men, yeah. Yes, you want your gun back? He's like, yes, precious. You, barricade. What?
Sukozu, I want to tell you something.
I don't like the new hair.
Haven't had the courage until just now. What? Who?
Did you have a crush on Joffy and you couldn't tell him? You totally did!
Bye, Ray Romano.
Deborah! Even close the eyes. We're gonna make a sprint for the bathroom. You keep talking, okay?
Right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna explode, dude.
Okay.
Alright, just tell me what happens in the next 30 seconds. Ready?
Okay. Close the door. Okay, it's just me and you.
Nope, you're not kidding. I'm going back now.
What?
I'm gonna hold it because he's fucking... Oh, you paused it?
No, I didn't pause it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's literally still going. Shut up. Alright. So it's just me in here, folks. Okay, a little pilot action. Really not sure what pilot's trying to prepare. That was never made super clear. Crichton, talk to your lady friend. Need what? Okay, Alan's back. Literally nothing has happened.
Great. Sorry about that.
I'm done. Hey, midwife, more like mid-husband. You know what I mean?
Are they definitely doing the water birth?
Whoa.
Ooh!
Scorpius does want a kid.
Oh, shit.
Whoa. Oh, shit.
Oh. Oh, my God. Wait. Hold on.
Yeah, she's the spy, I guess.
Oh, my God. He just kill her?
No, he just ripped something.
Oh, she is working for the Scarens?
Yikes.
That would explain why she wasn't talking much.
Yeah.
Oh, she was working for the Scarens.
I wonder how recently that's developed.
Yeah. It's a very good question. They do it? No, nothing happened. He's like,
what is happening right
he's trying
now?
to, like, grab it? Okay.
This is a lot. What?
No. What cord?
The umbilical.
I know. I'm wondering if Aaron knows.
Oh. So if they had to cut the clothes open, what was Chiana trying to do this whole time?
I think she's just trying to help her with the contractions.
I guess. Huh.
He's like, I collect guns.
Alright, guys, I'm out of here. It's been fun. See ya.
Peace. Raka was never seen again.
Did he just kill Sukozu or what?
Maybe.
Brecca, I'm sad.
I thought I had a girlfriend, Raka. Told you.
Brecca, I've realized the person I love has been right in front of me this whole time.
And he's like, and then Scorpius is like, Gianna.
She seems pretty cool, huh?
What do you think?
Should I talk to her?
A beautiful partnership soda. This is just tears streaming. No, not the worst person who need the least during
Everybody take turns here. Stark is relevant again.
Oh, sure. Oh.
Oh.
I want to be part of this. No, who has the rings? Oh, he has the rings!
That's so funny. Good. Perfectly moist.
For the oh. He's like, I kept it to sell it for parts. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's the wrong song. Delvian, remember? That's John.
Done.
Bada bing. I'll get officiated later. It's easy.
Oh, look at this. Yay.
Oh, yay. Yahoo! Oh, no.
Oh, come on. Let's just have birth already.
Just pop a baby.
Give birth. Whatever.
Let's just have a birth.
Great.
Fantastic. No one was worried that he wasn't.
Father, I'm dead.
Moyer?
More.
Dargo
has such nice green eyes.
Yeah, they're beautiful. I could lose myself in them. I mean, hey! Do it. Pop it.
Oh, here's a little baby. Found it. Yeah, let's get right in there.
This is the pool in part 1. You were like, oh, we haven't gotten a cool basin in a while. This is that basin.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, that's a lot of different colors of smoke.
What? Oh my god, Farscape, you really just did
that.
Oh
my god, we just saw a baby get born. What a moment. Snap.
Okay, skin to skin with the mom.
Yeah, get some of that good stuff. Alright, I think they're good.
Oh, and look, it's 18 months old.
Yeah, seriously, but it's like not what a newborn looks like at all.
In case you weren't sure.
Yeah. That's not what a newborn looks like. Literally a ball of clay.
We did it.
Aww.
Yeah, it's a little family.
He's like, yuck. Record scratch. You're probably wondering why I'm here.
Well, here's the thing. That's a little tough.
He looked like he had a lot of fun. Yeah, double guns. Good. This is what I wanted.
This is it.
This music too.
Let's see Aaron with the baby in one hand and
a gun in the other. Yes. That's it. The Scarens really didn't plan this well.
No.
They just said we're going to keep throwing dudes at them
she
until...
have the baby? Oh, she does.
Yeah. Someone has to. Sniffy. Why do they sniff the bullets?
I don't know. To see if they're real or something? I don't know.
Whoa, nice. Scorpion's just one-handed a gigantic assault rifle. What a baller. I think he did kill Sikozu, by the way. Rip.
Sort of an unceremonious end to
Yeah.
Sikozu. I don't think she's dead.
And yet, look who doesn't get an unceremonious end.
Hey, buddy boy.
Hmm?
Oh, is that Sikozu?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, shoot. She's alive.
Okay.
Hi.
They always know right when we're wondering about things. And they're like, no, you're good.
So I guess they're working together?
The two traitors?
Yeah, or they weren't, but now they will.
Yeah. Gonna start a coalition. Pilot, we're on the moon. We're breaking free, soaring, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can reach. Reach. Heaven flying. Yeah, we're breaking free. ScapeChatz, the best place for High School Musical.
If they just did a dance number right now, that would be...
Like a ball. They should do a credits Bollywood dance number at the end.
That's all I need to make it complete.
Bracca leads it.
Yep, it's only Bracca.
Yeah. And then weirdly Strappa's back because they can bring back dead characters for those. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a pistol in one hand too. Really kind of confused by what... I feel like I'm just losing what's going on. Maybe they're just being attacked.
They just have to get out of here.
Okay.
They're here to save the peace people.
Yeah.
The Eidolons. But it is a little unclear, like, where they are.
No, he licked that one that time.
Yeah, I don't know why. There's not a star in heaven that we can reach.
That song's really appropriate for Farscape. It's about
soaring and
Starburst.
flying.
Yeah.
It's about, yes.
Boing. With some bed spring.
Yeah, bed strings. Baby. Baby.
It's really the most appropriate way to watch Farscape, the Peacekeeper Wars, is on a bed. Yeah.
Oh, great thing. A little too far. Still would like you closer.
Mm-hmm.
Who does he look like? He looks like somebody. He's got kind of a Leonardo DiCaprio thing.
Yeah.
But not in a good way.
No, like a younger Leo.
Yeah. But not a good younger Leo.
What is he like? Is he like in Pacific Rim? Like he's got the mech? Finally, Darkest is what we're all thinking.
Oh, that's who you're talking to.
Ah, yes. Ugh, she got smoky after the birth.
Shut up. Shut up. My gun.
You got rid of the cool gun.
I prefer small guns.
Well. Alright, sword fight. Oh, there it goes. This is it. This is time number 3. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. No, you're not. Oh, you're not.
Oh, no.
My boy! No, my boy! This owns.
Oh. Good line.
Yeah. Ooh! Got him!
Oh,
yes.
Get fucked on. Ah, yes.
Blood out! Blood out! She died on her husband. That's actually really appropriate. She killed the other girl. Yeah.
And no.
Nope. Shit.
Oh, I was afraid Bracca was dead. Is he dead?
Never. He can't die. Whoa, she got a squad. She's issuing squad commands. No, stop, Target, no, stop, baby.
Oh, no.
Baby boy, no.
No. This isn't funny anymore, Dargo. We're in love, remember?
Make the blood run clear. Ooh.
Rigel's in the sack, like, oh, shoot.
It's like Till the Blood Runs Clear, where Rigel was in a sack for half the episode. Mm-hmm. Surround me with guns, babe. Surround me with guns. Oh, no.
Oh, shut up. No.
I don't want to watch the rest of this. Oh. Fuck. I'll take the baby, thanks. Oh, fuck. Frau, whatever.
Who cares?
We're so close. He could have made it, man. He could have been Uncle Dargo.
It couldn't be. Somebody had to die. Oh,
yes. What a way to go, though! Oh, what a way to go. Oh, Dargo, no, stop. Is she in pigtails now?
I guess.
Okay.
Birth pigtails.
Yeah. Is the end of Undertale? Get out of here, Snapchat.
Good, the lip movement. Good luck. Good luck. Mr. Potter. Alright. We'll sail.
Sail.
They're gonna jump onto Moya? That's awesome. Are you kidding me?
They're gonna get caught in a net. What a way to do it. Yeah, you never think about it. How do they get back onto Moya when they're off?
Mm-hmm. That was one way to do it.
Yeah, they could walk onto the back hangar sometimes, but oh man. Battle zone's a good way to refer to it.
Time to breastfeed.
Yama yama. Very funny. I hate you.
But they're on board, I guess.
What?
Oh. It was me, Aaronson.
What is it?
A wormhole weapon.
Oh my god. Not really.
I was being crazy.
I'm gonna say the baby has made no noise so far.
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like doing it. It felt right. Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Yeah, Rigel. Oh, oh, what emotion.
Who's the captain now?
Just so you know my opinion.
I thought it was a cool death. Kind of worth it.
Well, no. We talked about this the whole miniseries.
How so? Yowza.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, actually, yeah.
The face. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, Mom. Yes. You're going to nuke a race of people.
Ooh, this is scary.
This is the moment.
It's a cool... Is that supposed to be a chair or something?
I think so.
Oh, here we go. No, maybe not. Maybe it's a...
It's a controller of some sort, yeah.
Nope, it's a chair.
Chairs may play a big part in the Peacekeeper Wars.
Does it hook into his...
Oh,
okay.
Up Periscope.
We'll just wait for it to happen. Oh.
Let's just let things happen, yeah. Down Periscope, I meant.
Yeah. Scorpius, hold my hand.
Squeeze tight.
It's another quote from the thing.
Mm-hmm. My wife. Sorry. Very inappropriate.
My wife.
Nice. Yes.
He should have said Merry Christmas because it's Christmas.
Yeah, it's Christmas.
Merry
Christmas. Hit him with some of those jingle bells, Johnny.
Soupy.
This is a question we've been asking for the whole series: is how does it look to use a wormhole weapon? Like, what does the interface look like? What does it work like?
What does it even mean?
Yeah. So I think what it's going to amount to is... Oh. Ooh.
What?
And he just fired it. Oh, man. And now we wait.
Whoa.
Why, bud? Why?
That's all he's got left. Wow, to the last minute, they all decided to keep fighting.
Stupid.
And the same tactic on both sides, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Fire and retreat. All the way.
The universe.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's I think also an EMP.
No, it's sucking them in.
Oh. Yeah. Jeez, dude. She's like, act, do anything with your face, dude. Do anything. He's like, yes, Mom. Oh yeah, did I tell you guys we're screwed? Why did he just sue it? Why didn't he, like, get them to run away?
He wants them to make peace.
Oh, I just realized it, yeah. How this is probably gonna go. Damn, damn, damn. There goes all of it.
Damn, Daniel.
Dude, is he gonna Watchmen this right now?
Yeah.
He totally is gonna exactly... Oh my god. Yeah. Just that rumbling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Damn.
Yes.
That's a partner right
Yes. Yes.
there. Under the milky twilight.
Leave me inside the wormhole.
Oh man. Are we all dead?
Somebody's dying.
Someone's dying. Slowly can crazy reach out over the comms and say, I actually like Junior hairstyle.
Oh, little dump.
What do we name him? How about Bart?
How about Ramsey?
Rams. I don't have ears. Totally doesn't have ears. Yeah, it was good. Peace makes peace.
Yes.
I'm smiling through it all,
I
too.
know.
I don't think he can turn it off. Keeper Wars.
This is fucking awesome.
This is so everything.
Are you kidding me right now? Oh?
Oh, Crane, it's yours.
Me too. I as well.
Same. Shut up. Damn. He's ready.
As long as it's a really, really big black hole. Come on, Starlink.
Yes.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Okay, and I don't know where the off button is, actually. Well, this is awkward. Yeah, he's gonna take it. Oh, he's gonna take it right before he can turn it off.
I don't know. Maybe. Or as he's turning it off.
Yeah. Either way works for dramatic purposes. Oh, okay, good. But now John definitely doesn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Or life. He also doesn't have life because he's dead.
Well.
Yeah.
Hey, mind the baby. You know what I mean?
Hey, bring it in.
There it is.
Good work.
Fist bump. Oh, beautiful shot.
Yeah. Whoa. That's the factions.
Mm-hmm.
And our little Fava bean. Peace mediator baby girl. Moya. I made that joke in minute 1 of episode 1.
That she looks like a fava bean?
Yeah.
Hey, all comes full circle.
Mm-hmm. Terry.
Here we are.
We return to where we began.
It all comes full circle.
TJ Eckelberg is watching. You gotta do something about that baby, right?
Yeah, like, whose baby is that?
Yeah, just let me know. Nice.
Ooh, the seals.
I like the gold on the seal, yeah. Scorpius, are you happy? You didn't actually get what you wanted.
I know, right?
I helped somehow. Oh, no one's looking at me? Okay. Well, this is awkward. It's our Christ figure right there.
Christ.
I was gonna say.
Stock.
It's Stark, remember me? Literally, I turned into dust one time.
Cool.
Get it? Because he literally had peace inside of him. Because
There's no glow anymore.
Oh, snick snack. Yeah, the original wound. Why, where are you going, buddy?
Oh, here's my mask. My mask. Oh, let me just fix your fingers here.
Yeah, don't make it awkward for yourself. Yep. Oh, he's got hair. Until we meet again. And even his eyes scarred over. That's... Ugh. Ugh. It's icky. Bye, Stark. She's like, don't.
Yeah, that's a little lingery. Oh, she's okay with it. See ya.
Bye forever. As long as you don't come back, that's fine. Ah!
Yeah, Uh-huh.
Yep.
Can I come?
No, God, no. Did he?
I don't think so, but maybe.
You're probably not going to use it anyways, so... His studs have been increasing throughout the series.
I know.
I don't like it. I don't trust it. Hey, whoa. 2001 A Space Odyssey! Mm-hmm. They're gonna do the fetus. Okay, they're gonna do the monolith, sure.
Yeah. Then he's gonna turn into John's baby.
You think?
No.
That'd be cute. Oh, okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Until we die, I guess.
Delicious.
Oh. Right next to your catatonic daddy.
There we go.
Oh. Little buddy.
6 minutes?
I think so.
Frel.
It's a home stretch. Oh, hey, there he is.
Yeah, of course. He's like, what is this? Oh.
Oh, it's little Tyler.
No, it's little Ricky.
It's little Amethyst.
Don't roll onto him, please.
Yeah, that's a big scary thought.
Name him. Name him.
Oh,
Mm.
well, that's something. Often. Okay. It's going to be named Zalax.
Jack.
Jack Zalax Crichton. Whoa.
It's a green-eyed monster.
1, 2. They just heave it
And-
out the
yeah.
window.
Whichever star you land on is ours. Oh. Doug.
Bernie.
Yeah.
Dargo's son Crichton. It's pretty diesel.
Mm. So I'm gonna write comics about it.
Sorry about that. Probably not the case.
give him the Lion King raise. Oh my god, they're totally Lion King. All yours. Oh my god!
Oh.
Like every good episode of Farscape, we end on John and Aaron.
That's it, folks.
Record
That's-
scratch. You thought that's how it happened, but let me tell you the real story.
Ugh. Cool, man. Again, hug your person. Hug yourself. Hug your blanket.
Hug your
the
Terry.
shelf.
Oh my god, we did it.
There it goes. All right. Well, so ends
Farscape. But we're going to talk about it a little bit.
You got some more thoughts.
Yeah.
Let's take it to the Moyabag yet again, and we'll be right back to talk about the end of Peacekeeper Wars. Hello, ScapeChatz listeners. This is Alan bringing you a Christmas-themed Moyabag for episode 50 of ScapeChatz. Merry Christmas to all who celebrate it, and if you're not someone who celebrates it, then happy Sunday. Enjoy this episode of ScapeChatz where we finished Peacekeeper Wars. We're about to discuss what we thought about the ending. It was pretty heavy. We liked it a lot. You got to hear me crying live on the internet if you listen to that commentary track, which was pretty fun. And I think it's time to get right into it with our feedback and questions that we got this week. Over on Twitter, we got a couple messages from people who were excited that they sent us voice recordings for the series recap. I will reiterate one more time that we still have not recorded this. We are trying to push it to the last minute, both because of time and because we want more clips. Although we have plenty, and I'm happy about that. But we can always use more. If you want to send us an audio clip about what you thought of Farscape, what you thought of ScapeChatz, what it means to you, send us that as a couple minutes of an MP3 file on your best microphone and send that over to scapechatz@gmail.com. We're going to use all those in the series recap. We're going to talk about them. We're going to talk about the show, themes, arcs, characters. It's going to be a really fun one. And we're going to send the show off exploding into the sun in a really beautiful way, not in a sad way. So we got a couple of those. And then also Matthew, our former guest host from that one episode, was talking about how they weren't sure when they were going to get to record theirs, but they are going to at some point. And they also said, I'll make a night of it when it comes out. Peacekeeper Wars on my home theater projector and you guys in surround sound. And frankly, Matthew, I can't think of a better night than ScapeChatz and Peacekeeper Wars together. I like to think that these commentaries are a lot of fun. I actually want to go back and listen to some of them. What does it sound like live? Because I've been editing them without the movie behind them. I don't do any editing on the commentary, obviously, because I don't want to break the sync or anything. But I definitely edit the second half heavily. And I don't know. I hope these are fun to listen to. Because we had so much fun recording them. I'd actually really like to do more commentaries, just as a side note, for other things. I think that was a really easy to set up, fun little project that we did, and I think we wrung a lot of good humor and conversation out of it. Speaking of good conversation, over on the Reddit thread, over at reddit.com/r/Farscape, we got 6 comments this week. We've been getting kind of lighter comment numbers lately. I think people are just running out of things to say about Farscape, and also we're just mostly getting down to the regulars who are still listening. I don't really know if our listener numbers are up and down. I try not to look at that too much, but point is, the comments that we do get are all fantastic, so I still appreciate y'all to bits. Starting off with a comment from DMC_2930. Peacekeeper Wars does not exist. The series ended on a cliffhanger at the end of Season 4. You will not convince me otherwise. And then at this point, I go up to DMC2930's house, and I shake him by the shoulders and go, "Listen up! Listen! It's real! It's so real!" And it's also really good. I liked it. I loved it, actually. I thought it was better than a lot of the show, in fact. I think that it was tight and really well done and beautiful. And that ending, so good. Moving right along, I hope that you actually did like it. I don't know. I guess I never really considered the fact that there's some people who just don't think of Peacekeeper Wars as canon. And that maybe means that you just liked the ending of Season 4? To each their own. I don't know. Frell it. Leo Chris with a 2-part comment. The second part said just an hour ago. So I'll read the first part first. He had a reaction to Jules' death, which is a GIF. Oh, no, it's Star Wars Darth Vader saying no. I could have guessed that. By the way, we did mention in part 1 or 2, I think, that we hoped we had seen Rogue One, and we said, I hope you all thought it was good. We both have now seen it. It was quite good. I enjoyed it a lot. I didn't think it was incredible, but I liked it a whole heck of a lot, and I thought the second half was fantasmic. Fantasmic? That sounds like a weird Farscape character. Moving right along. Moving right back on to Leo Chris's comment. I do have to say that watching Peacekeeper Wars live with you was interesting and enjoyable. Thank you. Even as a Jewel fan, I cannot defend the Xena stuff. It seemed like a pure retcon out of nowhere, and even if I'd be willing to accept her becoming a protector for the Eidolons, hence the warrior dress, why the Frell is she suddenly into John romantically? When we last saw her, she had a connection with Dargo. He kind of answers his own question later. That being said, I did enjoy seeing my favorite Farscape character back again, even if it was basically for a brief death scene. I did forget until reading this comment that Jewel totally died in the explosion on the Eidolon planet. They Alderonned it. I find it interesting that the trivia didn't mention this, but Melissa Jaffer had a bad reaction to her makeup for the miniseries and ended up filming for only about a day. A stand-in actress was used to portray Naranti throughout, and her lines were redubbed. This explains why she's sidelined so quickly. What up with so many of the actors on this show having painful makeup? Is makeup always painful, or is there something up with the people who do the makeup on this show that I don't even understand? Leo Chris goes on, I think we know some details of what her original role was supposed to be, but hopefully someone can fill in the blanks because I don't remember offhand. And then ended with a spoiler tagged comment, so I guess spoiler warning, although there's really nothing left for y'all to not hear that hasn't been seen already. Also, Sokozu the Scaran Spy, just like in that one Unrealized Reality. Some people argue that it came out of left field, but I really think, given 411, that this was always intended. Oh, interesting. Kind of relating the Unrealized Reality plot to why we find out that Sokozu is totes a super duper spy. That was so... We haven't talked about that enough. That was so sidelined. Like, more than Naranti. Naranti's just like, well, she never had much to do here. We're going to just kind of push her out of the way because of the makeup. But then with Sokozu, it's like, did you forget that character, like, almost died, like, got shot and stuff? That's just sidelined during a very otherwise a busy scene. Leo Chris followed up with a comment from an hour ago. You probably already recorded the Moyabag. We have not. But just a late thought. Unrealized Reality's interview sequence does feature the line, whenever he touched me, there was an almost electric caring regarding John, which might explain her reaction to his return a bit. I don't know, it still feels weird as Frel to me. Yeah, I always thought of that line as sort of more face value, like he cares a lot, and she liked that about him. Not that she wanted to Frel his bones, like that's different. It's a different reaction if you ask me. Sorry, my glasses are sliding off. Like I'm like an old grandpa professor. But these are good comments. Thank you, Leo Chris. Thank you. Finally, is this finally? No, this is not finally. It feels finally because it's another big one. We have a comment this week from user Blue Blaze Spear. Blue Blaze Spear comments on how he likes that the miniseries trims all of the fat, although it occasionally trims some of the meat too, which is the price you pay for cutting down an entire season's worth of plot to a couple movies. I spend no time wondering what is this scene service, but I did have moments of wanting more and not getting it. I don't know what I wanted more of. I think that Peacekeeper Wars kind of hits all the important beats, and then just kind of ends on the moment that it needs to end on. But I'm curious what you think you would have liked to see in there that wasn't already in it. Blue Blaze also pointing out how it felt like there were people behind the scenes changing in different little small ways, like the different pilot voice, bunch of little ways that were hard for them to pin down, lighting, sound design, different cinematography, and how they were always aware that while this was Farscape, there was definitely something different. I thought some of that was intentional. I thought that was like, it's been a couple years and technology has advanced, so that's why some of it looks different, but also they weren't able to get all of the exact same production stuff back, so they had to kind of get a close enough estimate, if you will. But anyways, one thing that has always bugged me about this miniseries was the hilariously unlikely odds that they'd land on such a plot-relevant planet. Dog, it's Farscape. They always land on the plot-relevant planet. As a viewer and a fan, I have to appreciate it because it allows them to sew up so many loose threads. But the stickler in me is always like, oh, come on. Yeah, totally. That's the whole show. It's the same with Rigel's pregnancy, but I can look the other way for similar reasons. Scientifically, it's nonsense, but it works in every other way. It works for the story, it works for the character, and I also feel like it wouldn't work if Aaron's son was waddling around the place like that. Yeah, we mentioned that in our commentary, that, yeah, a pregnant Aaron during this action-packed movie would be really hard to deal with, I think. One more science nitpick, but this one's the most explainable. If Sebastians are just ancient humans that were intentionally enhanced and evolved as a military peacekeeping force, why would they have such a ridiculous weakness like not being able to withstand a moderately hot day? Okay, I'm done. Arguing the science of Farscape is always a losing battle. I think that is as simple as... It could be as simply explained as, like, they grew up on a planet with a different climate than Earth, even though they were, like, based off of humans or whatever. When they started to evolve, they lived on other planets that sort of gave them the warm-blooded or cold-blooded, I always forget which one's which, that nature. And then, so they developed that and evolved into that just based on the climate that they lived in.
I agree that Harvey playing a part here was unnecessary. He was great for us to enjoy Scorpius when he wasn't around, but when Scorpius is physically present, Harvey feels rather redundant, But they can use him to put Crichton in all sorts of set-piece, fan-servicey situations that I understand their temptation to use him. I did enjoy the Einstein-Harvey scene when he was lecturing John in front of a chalkboard covered in equations, the standout, of course, being E equals MC Hammer. I think Blind Chiana would have been one of those things better explored in a 5th season. They really had to hit the ground running with this series and had no time to get Chiana anything but her cat eyes as quickly as possible. I tend to think that the pregnancy would have played out in a longer way too if they had been afforded the time. Yeah, I think we talked about that in part 1, where it's just like if the pregnancy had a whole season to just kind of exist, then it would really use that whole season. It would just be like, the pregnancy weirdness episode, the alien wants to take the baby. Like, everyone would just want to take the baby. It would be super boring and super repetitive, I think. General theme of John wanting to use talking as a means of peace instead of force is really good. Maybe he's burned out with all the killing and torture, or maybe he's starting to find himself. But I appreciate this talk first Crichton who keeps getting thwarted, and it seems like he's getting hemmed in more and more and being pushed towards a shooty conclusion that he's trying to avoid. That is a good point about the first half. My opinion about the miniseries has stayed pretty consistent. I really enjoy it, but can feel that it's cramming a season's worth of story into a 2-parter, and it's bursting at the seams. Thank you, Blue Blaze Spear. You're the best. I just took a big sip of coffee that I'm going to cut right the heck out of the final cut. Finally, a comment with some criticism from user Simon the Cannibal. I believe a moderator on the subreddit, if I'm not mistaken, and one of the people who was told to remove our podcast posts from the subreddit for self-promotion and then decided, no, these guys have things to say. Which I will say about that one more time. I asked the very first week, hey, is it okay if we start posting these weekly? Only because the Farscape subreddit is a beautiful, lovely place full of lovely people, and there's like one post a week on there that's not us. So, like, maybe, and I wanted to see people talking about the episodes again. And the other currently running Farscape podcasts aren't posting on there, so I don't want the comment threads here to be about our show. I want them to be about Farscape. If you want to talk about our show, that's great. I love it. I'll take the feedback. I'll take the criticism. That's all good. But we're using these threads every week to give people a double episode block to discuss, which they do. And I think that is a worthy use of the subreddit. But again, of course, if the moderators wanted us out, they would have kicked us out a while ago. But we're almost done, so you can't get rid of us now. Haha. Simon says, on a technical note, I disagree with the idea that a future podcast should share the ScapeChatz feed. In book terms, you've published your novel, so now put it on a shelf and start the next one. I like that, and I'm going to talk about that. Might I recommend starting a fill this in chats, blank chats website or subreddit, where you can have this as one of those books on the shelf. If you need help with either of these, I'd gladly provide assistance. Yeah, that's kind of the consideration that we want to do. The only reason that we, there's 2 reasons that we wanted to make the chats feed one major feed. One being, if you're a listener and you want to stay with us for the next show, you don't have to change feeds. You don't have to subscribe to anything new. The other reason being that this feed might end up changing names at some point to just the chats feed. So it'll be like, oh, in the beginning they did Farscape and they had the Farscape podcast. And we call it ScapeChatz, but the feed is called Chats, because Chats is our CHATZ. It's our brand. It's our thing that we've been working on since 2014 when we started talking about Buffy, even though we never made that a podcast. And then we did it with Angel, and we did it with Twin Peaks. Whoops, spoilers for shows that we're not going to do probably because we already watched them. We did all that stuff, and so we like the idea of Chats being a brand, but so I do understand the books on the shelf thing, but the other logistical reason is that it gets expensive to hold more than one feed up at once. Because we have to pay for hosting on this feed, and then we would just get a new one, and have to pay the same amount again every month. Because we're going to keep the ScapeChatz feed up, hopefully as long as we can, obviously. But that's part of why we didn't want to just kill it. Because our host is not cheap. Podcast hosting is not cheap. Some examples: Mike Duncan, History of Rome, then Revolutions, Dan Carlin with Hardcore History and Common Sense, etc., etc. I'm sad that it's coming to an end, but I'm glad that you guys took the time to watch and podcast. Thank you, Simon the Cannibal. And thank you for the email you sent us a couple weeks ago. We did read it. It was listened to it rather. Haha. It's very good. And you're all going to get to hear some of it very soon. So with all that in mind, I appreciate all the feedback, and we're going to take that into account for sure, of course. And I'm going to send it back to Alan and Magellan, and they're going to talk about the end of Farscape: The Peacekeeper Wars. Have a Merry Christmas.
And we're back. It's ScapeChatz episode 50, and we're talking about the second half of Peacekeeper Wars.
What's up?
What's up? That was relevant, I think, maybe at the time of this airing.
I'm just trying to be as ridiculous as possible to make myself forget that I just thought about death a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We watched a live childbirth, and then we considered the implications of nuclear warfare in an hour-and-a-half chunk.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot, dude. I loved it.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
I was not disappointed. I should really take the finger off the record button in case that slips somehow and like clicks it. The finger, by the way, the mouse cursor. It was so satisfying.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
More than anything else.
I think part one was kind of... It dragged a little bit, and it was kind of unclear, like, what are we moving towards? But then the final moments of this, like, pretty much everything after the birth onwards was phenomenal.
Yeah. The beginning stuff kind of just felt like it was doing things. There's like fighting.
There's a lot of shooting and
yeah. And like I predicted last week or 2 weeks ago. This I knew Peacekeeper Wars was going to be a lot of fighting.
Mm-hmm.
It was. It's in the title. But it's cool that they took the part one and had that be all about the peacekeepers and the Eidolons and all that stuff. And then part two is like, no, now now the wormhole knowledge is the thing.
Yeah.
That we need to get to. And the baby, obviously. And those two things are very connected. Because John's only reason for self-preservation at this point is to be a good daddy.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to be there. Because he was totally willing, like, a big thing for him for a while was like, I'm willing to die, whatever, because life is, like, I have dangerous knowledge, and if I die, whatever. That's, like, why he was so cavalier.
Uh-huh.
But now, when given a reason to live, he's, like, incredibly willing to defend himself and his family. And he becomes such a cool dad figure in this half. In a way that I thought was very interesting. But I think just to kind of give us a sort of platform to jump into, we can start one more time reading the background information for this episode.
Yeah.
Farscape.wikia.com, the Farscape Encyclopedia Project. He stuck with us till the very end.
We love you.
I have no idea if a single article was added. I didn't really check the number at the beginning.
In the time of us making this podcast.
Yeah. They tell it, all wiki websites tell you how many articles are on the site. I never checked. Whatever. Edited together with part one for the DVD release, of course. And then a lot of these are just references to, like, moments that were references to parts in the show.
Okay.
So those are good, like, things for us to talk about. Like, of course, we gotta talk about Dargo.
Yeah.
Dargo's I'm Your Daddy line is a callback to Thanks for Sharing from back in season 3.
Yep.
That's a heartbreaker. We'll get into that. Crichton referring to the bright star in the middle of the sky is a reference to Green-Eyed Monster. I pointed that out during the commentary. He's like, hey, that star, that's Sears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dargo saying we all die is from Sons and Lovers, I guess. That's a weird thing to reference.
Yeah. I think that was from a conversation with Aaron, maybe? I don't remember.
Probably. Harvey saying Yeehaw on his deathbed is a reference to Daimi Dichotomy, though in this context he's quoting Slim Pickens from the end of Doctor Strangelove.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's riding on the nuke?
Yeah. That's what he said. He's like, I thought I was toying with doing Slim Pickens as my death scene.
Oh, okay.
But then he was like, oh, but this movie would be more appropriate.
Right. And then he did 2001: A Space Odyssey, which was fantastic.
Yeah.
The wormhole being combined with a black hole weapon is a continuation of the black hole weapon technology from Back and Back to the Future.
Good.
Wow. Someone
Glad that circled around.
Yeah, finally that episode mattered. Rajo being stuck in a bag is a callback to Throne for a Loss. I knew it!
You said that.
Wow.
I'll give it to you. You said that.
That's really clever if that was an intentional thing. Virginia Hay was asked to make an appearance as Zahn, but turned it down. Aww. We would have loved to at least seen her, like, wave in one of the ships or something.
Yeah.
The amount of time this movie goes for is equivalent to 4.5 episodes. It is equivalent to 5 if you include the UK bonus scenes.
Really?
Yeah. There's
it
enough.
Feels long, but I guess it's not. Because it was 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
45 times 3, yeah. Chiana was supposed to stay blind for 4 episodes, not 4 minutes.
Okay, let's pause.
Yeah.
And talk about... So there are a few things there. I think Dargo is kind of the biggest piece that we can extract.
For sure.
Homeboy got a pretty cool death.
Getting there was also great. Because there was this whole, like, we're on the planet with the Eidolons, and they kind of do an A-plot, B-plot thing within the scenes, which is Aaron and John are trying to just have the baby, and very appropriately, while they're doing that, it's the Scarens know where they are, and they're attacking. Through, like, very small holes in their, like, protective area, by the way, because they're just able to shoot them down for like a long time and only lose, like, they lose people, obviously, but
Yeah.
you know, they have a lot of talk about, like, Stark is rallying the troops, and, like, you know, Chiana and them are trying to, like, get the people together, and certain ones are armed and all this stuff. And they're fighting, and Dargo's being great, and everyone wants to take a turn trying to help Aaron give birth, which is really funny. Stark continues to be useless for a while, especially because he immediately... We're like, oh, last week we were like, oh, man, Stark has the power to, like, make peace happen. And then he just
gives that power away, yeah.
And he explicitly says, oh, I don't have it anymore. which is really good. And he gives it to the woman who says, I can teach it to all these people.
Yeah, and then he tries to help with the childbirth, and it's like, no, get out of here.
Just go leave it here, too.
And then he tries to help Dargo as he's dying, and Dargo's like, no, I'm good. And
I'm good dying.
By the end of the episode, Stark's like, I've changed, and I've learned inner peace.
Also, I think I'm useless. Yeah.
So, bye.
Peace out forever. Let me hold on to Aaron's shoulder for like a long time.
Like a little bit too long, yeah.
And then in the kerfuffle, we have also Jothi and his men being just, they're fine. What Jothi's dumb. And he has a ton of weird, unnecessary moments where it's like over and over, him and Dargo look at each other and he's like, son, dad, you're doing great. Yeah. Thanks, Dad.
Right.
Son, don't die. Okay, Dad. Thanks. Like, over and over again. And we had the second... So there was 3 fake-outs. Well, not 2 fake-outs and a real death with Dargo. Mm-hmm. The first one was when him and Chiana died in part 1. The second one was... I cannot remember what it was right now.
I can't remember either.
But he has a second moment where it's like, oh, Dargo's... Nah, he's fine.
Yeah.
Come on. He's good. So that's...
Oh, it was when him and Stark were in the water.
Oh, yeah, and then Chiana, like, holds him up, and you're like, this is a weird death scene. Mm-hmm. She's like, what did you see? And he's like, I saw the floor. And
I saw the most beautiful thing. I saw, like, my nose scraping along the floor.
Against metal floor and water, and I was drowning. She's like, nice. That was another fake out. And then finally, he's outside of the sort of base that they're holed up in, and takes a seat. Just gets stabbed. In, like, there's a moment in season 1 of Game of Thrones that's similar to that, but it's not as impressive. But just like a religious way of like, whoa, like it's huge, like it's a spear.
It's very like Anya from Buffy.
Oh yeah.
But like they actually go and talk to the person.
Yeah, exactly.
Just let them die.
I'm like, oh, I guess they're dead. Bye forever. Yeah. Buffy spoilers to the very end.
Yeah, whoops.
Whoopsie. We watched Buffy.
We'll do a show about it someday.
Someday. Out there. We can do a show on Buffy. Beep. A little bit of music for you.
Yeah, we're releasing a Christmas album.
This is, it's called ScapeChatz, the Christmas album. No, but he takes the spear and then he takes it like a champ. He sits there and he says, bring me plasma rifles. I thought he just wanted to surround himself with guns. I was dumb. I was like, why does he want guns? And Chiana's crying and everyone's mad and sad. And then he's like, yeah, they're going to come faster than Moya can get here. Mm-hmm. Leave me, get out, jump onto Moya like a bunch of wacky people, and I'm going to do my best. And he hangs out there. And at this point, I'm just crying. If you listen to the commentary, you can just hear tragedy strike. And he goes out literally guns blazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. His interaction with Aaron is really sweet. His interaction with John is bro-y and funny in the perfect way. And then his interaction with Chiana is really gut-wrenching.
Touching, yeah.
So that scene is so wonderful because you get to kind of say goodbye to Dargo in the context of a few different characters, and you get to go on this really viscerally emotional ride where there's like joy and there's sorrow and it's all crammed into just a couple minutes.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I was sad to see him go, but it felt right. It's like he wasn't going to...
He had to die. I mean, that's just like... It's like Wash and Serenity. Whoops, yeah. Serenity spoilers.
Whoopsie.
I mean, it's just like the best bud in the big fight has to be the one that dies.
Right, absolutely.
It has to be. And the baby was born, like, we have to... Just the cosmic balance of television life, there has to be a death because of this birth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, with life brings death, yeah. And with death brings new life, yeah, for sure. And then that's obviously also appropriate when they finally named the baby what we all expected they were going to name the baby, which was Dargo.
Dargo.
Baby D. Lil D, as John
Lil
calls
D.
him. Ugh. And the baby stuff was really interesting also.
Mm-hmm.
Just, it's weird seeing a childbirth in a big action thing. Like a full...
Yeah, it was really, really, it was beautiful.
Because they're talking about, we gotta cut... he gets the scissors, and she's like, cut it out of me! And he's like, no, it's for your clothes, you silly, angry woman. And everyone's, getting their hands in there, trying to get it out, and then they finally agree that a water birth is best. The basin on the planet that we mentioned in part 1, was, finally was the epic site where they decided to have the baby come out. And everything worked out well, even though it was weird that the baby looked 6 months old out of the womb.
Right, yeah.
But that's just TV, I guess. And yeah, it was a lot, and seeing that baby that has been the source of so much of the show's drama come out, it's oh my god, a relief for us in such a big way, in sort of a narrative scope.
Yeah.
It killed me. There was just this whole second half was just moments that were stuff we've been waiting for.
Well, yeah, and I mean, just a literally show-stopping set piece with the wormhole and the black hole.
That whole moment, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just, for me, I kind of walked away realizing, the way that season 4 ended is an ending that could have worked in this sort of, abstract grand poetry of there's always going to be hardship and we're going to persevere through it. But this worked in a much more specific plot way.
Yeah.
Of we want to see that the final culmination of John and Aaron's relationship is not them getting engaged on a boat and dying together. It's them through their love, creating new life among the death, basically. And then also the John and the wormhole stuff finally getting resolved, I think, had to happen to make John's kind of independent character arc feel complete.
Absolutely.
So there were just a few threads here, and then the Chiana Dargo stuff, I think you could have inferred that they were going to fall back in love, but seeing it play out is really nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it really kind of wrapped up a few things that I was willing to forget that I needed wrapped up for me, but when they were wrapped up, it's I actually really needed that to happen.
Because at the end of part 1, we were I don't really know what I want to see happen.
Yeah.
And then it's oh no, it was this. It was the moments between these people that they had together. That was the biggest success of Peacekeeper Wars to me, was that it wasn't about the conflict until the very last moment, but the conflict ended up coming back inwards and reflecting on John and Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't we learned a big thing about the world and we changed the world. It was we did in a significant way, but it ultimately ended the circle of the communication is key.
Yeah, people create peace.
Yeah. There was a line from the thing, exactly.
Done. There you go. That's in many ways the thesis of this
Wormhole
show.
weapons and weapons, he could have just said, to make it not sci-fi.
Yeah.
Don't create peace. They create complete and absolute destruction.
Yeah,
people create peace.
Make peace, yeah.
But also people create weapons. Ugh. But that's the thing is, the show, it's not cynical about it. It doesn't say but we made these weapons, And so in that final moment, it's so well shot in a really large scale way, the largest scale we've seen Farscape in by a long shot, where on Moya we have everybody panicking, and they're all telling John, you need to use the wormhole weapon, you need to. He goes back to Einstein, and he says, Einstein, I need it now. I'm going to use it for the best possible way I can. And then they do the callback to that episode, to what's it called, Unrealized Reality.
Yeah.
Where he talks about time and, all the different permutations of the word time. And he gets the power back and immediately orders the DRDs and Moya to make him a little N64 revolving chair. He's got a little chair where you can do wormhole weapon stuff.
Yeah.
And it was so cool to see that stuff visualized. And, what does it look like to have a wormhole weapon?
Yeah, I mean, it's still abstractly, I don't understand what it means.
Right.
But it was nice to have the visual of they shoot the thing into space and it gets slowly bigger. Yeah.
And it comes out and it's like a little dot, and then Scorpius is like, really? Like, that's it? And he's like, hang on, it never stops expanding.
Yep.
It is world encompassing. And they're all immediately regretting it, and he kind of gets to look at everyone and yell at everyone in the best. I love when John Crane gets to yell at people.
Yeah.
It's always my favorite thing. He's like, hey, this is what everybody told me since the beginning, since I got it. Is use this stuff, blow them up, we did it.
Mm-hmm.
So here you go, I'm going to do it. It's going to kill us too. I'm like, wait, what? No. What? And then he's trying to like talk on the comms with Akna and with Greza, and they're both like, or not with Stalik, I'm sorry. With Stalik and Greza, and they're both like obdurate as heck. And just like, nope, keep firing and also retreating. Which I was pointing out during the commentary is both cowardly and ignorant at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Because fleeing is like, nah, I'm still going to be about self-preservation, but also I want to keep shooting. Because war can't end, and even if we're dying.
Right.
They were really willing to take their war to the last minute. And it was that was like, oh my god, that was really... If it ended on that, I would have been really sad.
Yeah.
But finally he says, hey, none of you are making it out of this.
Mm-hmm.
We need to... I can turn this off, but only if both of you promise to make peace.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only way to end the cycle of violence. And they say, yes, finally. And he turns it off. And right as he turns it off, Einstein goes, hey, buddy, I'll take that. Thank you.
You did what I
Just
need you
pluck
to
that.
do. Dunzo. So is this what Scorpius wanted?
Yeah, because Scorpius is really happy at the end of this. He's like,
He's kind of happy, but then he has that face where he's like, I don't, now what? Like, I didn't
make a fallback plan for this.
Yeah.
I don't think this is what he wanted originally, but I think it became what he was okay with. So, I guess this is essentially the same goal, because he hated both of them.
Yeah.
Because they are warmongers and they tore him apart mentally,
Mm-hmm.
which means he hated the Peacekeepers and the Scarans. But with both of them brokering peace, it's like, well, no one's going to fight anyone anymore.
Yeah.
At least for the foreseeable future.
That's true.
So, they're not going to hurt me anymore, because I'm now out of the situation. I have what I want. He's just kind of like, it's like it's like a parallel to the moment in We're So Screwed, where he, tries to shoot the flower and realizes he can't.
Mm-hmm.
He just kind of accepts the impossibility of things. Mm-hmm. And in that moment, it's super frustrating, but in this, it's very like, oh, I guess this is the new normal. This is fine. I can live with this.
Mm-hmm.
I can live with very, very suddenly sexy Braca. Like, wow.
Yeah.
That dude had a lot of guns. A lot of guns in this in general.
So Kozu, he just kind of left to live?
He found out that she was a spy for the Scarans, which brings up the question of how long has she been a spy for the Scarans?
Probably not super long.
Yeah, I would hope it wasn't since the beginning. That would make me sad.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense either.
Yeah, exactly. She's straight up done like double agent and stuff. It'd be weird. And he like steps on her chest and like breaks her chest or something and like takes a transistor out and then, or a transmitter, and then she lives, and her and Stark both live, and they just kind of go off, not together, but they both just leave. Because the show doesn't really need to deal with that many side characters.
Yeah.
Shiana's heartbroken. She gets the Qualtha blade and then gives it. She like jams it into Moya just as an act of rage. Yeah, that's the word. And then later gives it to Jothi and says,
anguish. Yeah.
Yeah, and she gives it to Jothi like, he wanted you to have this, and we're like, did he? Sure, like he'll use it better than you will, but like, okay, he's gonna use it to fight more wars. That's the thing I don't like about Jothi's ending. Is so much of this stuff is about, like, the Peacekeepers and the Scarans are no longer going to be at war.
Right.
Which is good for the Luxons, but also all those Luxon men are just going to... They're going to go back to being the army boys that are going to fight.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't... Who knows? Probably. I mean, this is clearly not the end of all war, but I think it's... The lesson is, like, war eventually leads to complete destruction, and so we probably shouldn't be doing that all the time. I don't think the Peacekeepers and the Scarans are going to be going to war with each other anytime soon. But I don't think it's going to deter them from trying to go to war with smaller entities, maybe? Who knows?
I wonder if... I'm just imagining a, like, Peacekeeper Scaran pact where they fight another bigger entity. That'd be an interesting thing to take from this.
Who knows? Yeah.
But that's the sort of, like, twist to all of this, is that war hasn't ended. Because Farscape was never about changing the world, it's about changing a part of it and realizing, okay, in our corner of the world, which started with John coming to this corner of the universe and seeing and hitting Grace's brother and all of that stuff, we're gonna fix this.
Yeah.
Pick your battles, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's sort of like the message here is, even though human nature pushes us towards conflict, and towards like self-destruction and destruction of others, when push comes to shove and we reach the brink, there is reason and a desire to live and make peace that can override the desire to make war.
Absolutely. It's what a cool thing for a miniseries to tackle too.
Yeah.
You can honestly watch a lot of this miniseries out of context, and you won't understand where people are getting things from, but like the message is universal.
Yeah.
And the way that it builds on the message of the show is also really smart. So
Totally.
I was so pleased with how everything kind of went. But to go back to the background info, there's a couple more references to the show. Rigel saying to Aaron, "Some mother you're going to make," is a callback to how Aaron treated him when he tried to help her in The Choice. When he was like coming up on the apartment and she was like depressed. Also, that's a good moment. The area of Moya that Aaron and John take their son to is the terrace last seen until the blood runs clear.
Oh, yeah. I think we talked about that terrace at that time. Like, I wonder if that's ever going to come
Yeah,
in.
exactly.
And it did. They listened to our show. We loved that terrace.
I'm constantly surprised at how on point the show is at giving us exactly the stuff that we at ScapeChatz have been wanting.
Yeah.
Like, maybe we were just being playing for fools and they've been playing us.
Yeah.
Which is more likely true. But, like, this, we were so into that terrace, and then it comes back in such a good way, and it's like the series ends on a zoomed out shot of John and Aaron on the terrace with their baby, and they say, all of that is your playground.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Obviously, Peacekeeper Wars was not the end to everything, because there was some canonical comic books that came afterwards, which I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Part 2 of this miniseries originally aired on the Sci-Fi Channel the same night that Battlestar Galactica debuted as a weekly series.
Whoa.
Which is coincidental because it's a series that owes much to Farscape in terms of like the storytelling and stuff.
Hmm.
So they got inspired by the show that they that they came on the same night as. Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll do a Battlestar Galactica show.
The whole world is our podcasting playground. As with part 1, several characters were noticeably different voice-wise. This is just kind of a repeat of that.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, mentioning how Pilot in a couple parts sounds like Crace. Post-processing stuff.
Yeah.
Another reference here, of course, to Harvey's moment in the 2001 A Space Odyssey homage. That was really well done. Like the set was like perfect.
The costuming too was really smart.
Yeah, they gave him the white mask, which was cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's his alternate costume in the Farscape fighting game. After getting the wormhole weapon, this is the last piece of background info.
Yeah.
After getting the wormhole weapon, knowledge unlocked by Einstein, John sports a cut, possibly a scar, above his left eye, just like the one the Crichton on Talon got in Thanks for Sharing.
Whoa.
That's good. That's intention. That's one of those like good intentional but like very subtle things.
Yeah.
And that's the background info, man.
Mm-hmm.
And other stray thoughts about Peacekeeper Wars in general, or part 2?
Not a ton to say. I mean, I think I'm glad it exists. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I think about what a season 5 of Farscape would have looked like. And I wonder, like, if this would have happened in a season 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, let's say we get a season 5. Would it have ended this way? Where it's kind of this cataclysmic end to everything that came before. Probably not. But it's just interesting to think about, like, which things would have been the same, what would have been drawn out, what other stories could have been told in the cracks of this story.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
But I think what we got was what we needed to get to kind of close everything else off.
They'll close the wormhole, if you will.
Yeah.
I like the idea that this was the ending to this grand arc.
Yeah.
So, if they do another this is the thing. If they do another Farscape movie, it should be a single self-contained continuing story like this one.
I don't know how they would do another Farscape movie.
That's what it seems like they want to do, though.
Yeah, but what's the story there?
I just think it's another fun adventure.
Yeah, but I don't know. This isn't really a show about like having rollicking fun adventures. That's not really the point.
That's true. It would need to have a thematic core that's like interesting and different from what's come before it, because they've completely closed up a lot of the stuff that they were trying to say with the show.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's probably room to play with like their kid and sort of their kid growing parenthood and their son growing up in this galaxy and maybe returning to Earth, like bringing back the Earth connects to outer space thing.
Yeah,
but other than that, I don't know what ground they could cover in like just a movie. Exactly,
because if they do if they do another miniseries or another season, there's way more ground for.
Yeah, I think this is enough. I don't think I need to see another Farscape thing. They did what they need to do, and it was a complete show.
Absolutely, and you don't get a lot of that anymore.
No,
that was what was really great about it. Is it felt done.
Yeah.
It wasn't hinting at much bigger things, which, you know, you could argue that some of the end of season 4 kind of was. Like, even though it was saying, like, oh, but we all died, but there was, like, one more alien.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, man, is there, like, a whole thing we haven't thought about before?
Right, exactly.
So this definitely felt like, nope, there's nothing else. We could have blown up everything here, and we didn't. Mm-hmm. This is it. This is what mattered. Here's the baby. Here's John and Aaron. R.I.P. Dargo. Pilot's alive. Everyone's alive and healthy except for Dargo. We made it.
Yeah.
I love you, Dargo. It's a lot. It's a whole lot, and it's going to stay with me for a long time. Mm-hmm. And this adventure is going to stay with me for a long time.
Me too, man.
March of 2015 is when we started this weird thing.
Really?
Yeah. That was when we recorded the very first... That's when we recorded the first episode.
Oh, we recorded in March of 2015.
Yes. We didn't put these out for a while.
A long time, yeah.
If people kept up with the first, 10, 15 episodes or whatever, we weren't publishing for a while because we didn't have a host solution, and now we do, so... You know, when we started developing such a cool community. To this day, I check the comments on everything, and we have these people that are still listening for the first time or catching up, and it's like, how did we get... What did we do?
Yeah. It's a really cool bunch of people. You guys are awesome. This isn't us saying goodbye, totally.
Not yet.
Because we do have one more episode of ScapeChatz, at least.
At least.
Next week, we want to just jump to this?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So next week, it's going to be episode 51 of ScapeChatz. We couldn't quite get the nice round full year 52 episode.
There's no more coverage of shows, though.
Yeah, there's nothing else to do. Episode 51, it's our series recap. So we want to hear or read a couple things from you guys. If you have any overarching thoughts about the show of Farscape, your thoughts, your feelings, the way you first encountered it, its lingering meaning in your life, anything like that, you can record yourself talking about it. And if it's a nice short couple minutes, we'll throw it into our episode 51. You can also go ahead and type out comments if you want, and we can read those. And if you have any ideas for topics that you would like us to discuss, you can send those to us as well. You can write all of these things to us either via email, scapechatz@gmail.com. You can send it to our Twitter account, which is @ScapeChatz, or you can post on our weekly Reddit threads at reddit.com/r/Farscape. Yeah, and we're probably going to do typical, maybe break down the big characters a little bit and talk about, personal favorite episodes, or maybe do a thing of, what's the watch list for somebody who's never seen the show and wants to just watch the most important things. I don't know. Things like that. Or maybe you want us to talk about certain themes in the show. So this idea of communication or other themes that we've talked about or that we haven't talked about. Really anything. It's kind of fair game. It's very open in that sense.
I'm definitely interested in talking about stuff that we haven't already done, in specifically the series recaps, because I think there's tons of ground. Academic writing on this show is all over the internet and stuff, and I'm going to start looking into some of that stuff and seeing what we can pull from and talk about, because... Yeah,
that's also a great idea. If you have specific think pieces or essays about Farscape that you really love, you can send those our way as well, and we can compile kind of a list in our show notes.
Yeah, like a bibliography, if you will.
Yeah, bibliography for Farscape. Yeah, and then we're also going to be in talks pretty soon for what show we're going to do next. This isn't the end of Alan and I aren't going to be dead. ScapeChatz will be dormant.
Yeah.
We'll talk more next week about how the feed will work and what that'll look like.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And people have already requested, like, even if you don't do Farscape anymore, like, let us know what you're going to do next so we can follow that. So that's really good to hear. That's, like, the best reason and motivation for us to keep doing this.
Yeah.
Is to let us know that you still want to listen to us, even if we're not talking about your favorite show. It's certainly now one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, oh man. But like all good things, we like the show, I think we got to call it a close tonight.
Mm-hmm.
John already mentioned all of the show plugs, and finally, I think you can also just plug us personally, because we are also humans.
Mm-hmm. We're both on Twitter. You can find Alan at https://www.twitter.com/ Alan, is it your full name?
Yeah.
Alan Ibrahim. That's ALLENIBRAHIM. Magellan. Well, you can find me at twitter.com/justafluke. That's JUSTAPFLUKE.
Thank you, Magellan, for doing all of that. This has been ScapeChatz in a faraway place called Earth. Da da da.